Hey, how's it going? Looks like this is recording. I'm here. I just got through exercising. Don't really care how I look, although I think my bald spot is kind of covered, so that looks nice. I was going to talk about this Transformers. When I was a kid, who knew? Like some Japanese toy maker was like, wouldn't it be weird if a car turned into a robot? And then that idea just lasted for 35 years into the American and worldwide consciousness, like the story of vehicles that turn into sentient beings. For some reason, is like it's going to be like Beowulf or Romeo and Juliet. It's going to last for the ages. Anyway, so which brings me to Transformers. I was in the mood uh, to read some 80s style Transformers. And we were at Barnes and Noble, and I saw this. And it's not 80s. This is very recent. It came out a couple years ago. Um, but it seemed interesting. I had read the IDW comics 10 years ago, a long time ago, and the art style was very very good, very precise, I guess I would say, very technical. And this art style is more emotional, like there's sharp edges to it, but then there's also like they'll bend, and he likes drawing them kind of in the midst of transforming, which is cool. It's kind of a retelling of the original pilot from 1985 or whenever that was. Um, so it's so that's familiar. It's kind of a good jumping on point. Um, and Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was kind of a PG. I would say PG-13 because there's some violence in it. Robot on human violence. I mean, they squish humans. Nothing too graphic. Nothing that you wouldn't see in like a just an edgy cartoon. Just nothing gory. It's just that blood. But I think this does a good job of in the comic in the cartoon. They're always looking for Energon and trying to get Energon. And it never seemed like a big deal. It was just something they went after, and then they either had it or they didn't have it. But in this, they make it a real, like, they're really weak. And they need it to survive. And so that's cool to see this ebb and flow of like the Decepticons will get more Energon to be in control, and then the Autobots have to kind of scrounge together, and just they have to choose which Autobots to activate at any given point, and so do the Decepticons. I mean, there's more strategies and stuff going on, which is really interesting. Um, Megatron isn't in this, but it's very heavy on Starscream. So if you're a Starscream fan, and I am, I always like Starscream. He's he's very much front and center. He even has the heroic colors. He has the red and blue, but he's the most evil one. He's a fun character, and it really comes across like you're watching the cartoon, or like what you imagine the cartoon used to be like in your head. When you watch it now, you're like, this is crap. This is like just a commercial for toys. But that commercial lasted for 35 years. We have some other ones like RC. So we have some female representation, and there's some sequence of like the war. So I think this might take place in the 80s because this guy looks like a Vietnam vet, but it could be anywhere. Um, Spike's father, but anyway, it's part of this Energon universe. I guess it's like a reboot. Uh, New like I said, starting off point, but there's also some cameos from GI Joe, so I think it spills over into the GI Joe universe or combines them all. But no, it was a lot of fun. I read this all in one sitting, and yeah, I'm going to probably get some more. I don't know if I'm going to buy them all hard copy. I might get the digital because I only have so much space. I can't have a whole bunch of stuff, but it's more fun to read physical. So I don't know. Maybe I will buy the physical ones. I always need an excuse to go to Barnes and Noble. Anyway, pick it up. Transformers, Volume 1, Energon Universe. I give it, let's see, out of 5 stars, I give it 6 stars. Check it out. All right. And if you don't like Transformers, I'm sorry for this video. How do I turn this off?